What's up, y'all? So, I see there is a lot going on out here in these YouTube streets, and I just wanted to drop through real quick. I hope all is well and everyone is having a good day. I want to speak on something that I've noticed real quick concerning another content creator, and I'm going to say her name, Miss Diagnosis. Miss Diagnosis is a self identified mental illness patient. And I believe she said that she has schizophrenia. I am subscribed to Misdiagnosis and I respect Misdiagnosis. It may take her a little bit to get to her point, but when she gets to her point, she has a strong point. She may have a mental illness, but she's not stupid. And so she has come for other content creators for whatever reason. Maybe to her they're not moving right, or she sees something in them that they've done or said that she's just not feeling it. She speaks her mind. And what I noticed is that with her speaking her mind, coming for these people, that their retort back to her is always take your meds. And I'm just not feeling that. I'm not. To me, that's a lazy read, specifically because she's let everyone know that she has a mental illness. And so just to me it seems like by saying take your meds that you're trying to discredit what she says. And that's unfortunate. I'm not feeling that at all. Um I have a soft spot for the blind, crippled, and crazy babies and older folk, and some of the less fortunate. And I don't like bullying. I don't like to be bullied, and I don't like to see other people being bullied. Quick story, real quick. So, um, I was a bartender for many, many years, and like off and on as a side hustle from other things that I do. But when you're a bartender, you encounter all different type of people, and you encounter people that have some obvious mental issues going on. And while other people have shunned them, I've always found myself catering to them because why not? You know, um, to some degree, they're disadvantaged, or not necessarily that, more vulnerable for scrutiny and judgment, right? So there was this girl, and I think she was younger than me, maybe a few years younger than me. And she would come through the bar, and it was clear as day that there was something off about this girl. You can tell by the way that she dressed, the way that she did her hair, and by the way that she acted. And you had some people that talked about her, laughed at her, and stuff like that. When it came to me, I may have laughed at some of the little silly stuff that she did, but I never really looked at her as less than. Like I said, I have a soft spot for people like that. And we interacted here and there. I remember one time she had some French fries, like those real skinny, like shoestring French fries, and I was sitting next to her, and she had on like these real long fake nails, and she was like digging in the fries with these nails and eating it, and she offered me some, like she dug in the fries with these long nails and picked up some and put her hand out to me and asked me, did I want some? And I was like, no, thank you. Kind of laughed to myself because I'm like, like, no, I don't want some French fries off of your dirty nails, but, no, thank you. And then there was another day where I don't know, maybe she was having a bad day, but she came for me. Like she was getting smart with me. And now, with a normal person, if you pop off and you start getting smart with me, yes, of course I'm gonna, pop back. But for her specifically, I didn't. You just know the right thing to do because it really was no challenge because she's challenged, right? I say all that to say this: when misdiagnosis is expressing her feelings about different content creators, yeah, it is a little controversial, you know, and one may wonder sometimes where it's coming from. But like I said, when she gets to her point, she has a point sometimes. I'm not even saying that I always agree with her. I don't. But that's her, that's how she feels. And for, the retort to be, oh, go take your medicine, I'm just not feeling that. You're not going to go and tell someone that's paralyzed from the waist down, that spends their life in a wheelchair, that disrespects you or comes for you, to get up and walk as a comeback. You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel as though um she deserves some grace. I do. I don't want to get into names when it comes to the content creators that I know that she came for. I don't want to do that, but I do want to say something to PBE, Pretty Brown Eyes. That video that you did mocking that lady, I think that is trifling, and I think that you should remove that video. I think you should really remove that video because I mean I could be wrong. I don't watch all of her videos all the time. I don't know if she specifically came for you, but like I said, even if she did, that video of you calling yourself mocking her, remove that video because it can be said that your elevator doesn't go all the way up to the top. If we want to be, you know, um, just saying shit, because I watched you a little bit too, and I know a little bit about some of the stuff, the shit that you got yourself into, the situations you got going on too. So, I mean, like I said, if one wanted to make an observation and give their point on where it is that you're at, one could say that your elevator doesn't go all the way up as well. So, I just, don't do that. Don't do that. And just to anybody else, like this lady is schizophrenic. And if you I'm not too familiar with that mental illness, but I did look it up. And some of the symptoms that it describes, I do see some of that in some of her videos. But like I said, you know, some of the comebacks toward what she says about specific people, I don't know. I just don't think that is fair and in good taste. I mean, she could easily be ignored if it's all like that. So that's all I wanted to say. Mental illness within the black community is already a taboo. Um, a lot of black people have been raised to not want to go to therapy to deal with issues that they're having. It's more or less like, I had someone say to me one time when I was going through a hard time, and I said that I wanted to go to therapy. And they were like, you don't need therapy, just pray. And I think that's the mentality of a lot of black people when it comes to um, mental illness. So, and then I had went to Miss Diagnosis page, and I noticed that she deleted. Well, it seems like she deleted a lot of her most recent lives. Either she deleted them or they were reported something, but they're gone. And I just want her to keep her head up. Don't throw in the towel. She's entitled to her opinions and feelings just like everybody else. So yeah, I'm just a little concerned for her. And I don't want her to be feel too down about what's going on. She's allowed to speak her mind. And with everybody knowing her condition, I just want people to have show a little bit more compassion towards her. And that's not to say because she doesn't know any better, because I don't think necessarily that that's the case, but she does have a condition and she's living out loud. That's why I respect her the most, is because she's living in her truth. So I just wanted to come by and say that. PBE, take that damn video off your shit, because it's not cute and it's not funny. And with that being said, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the day, and I will talk to y'all later.